Hi, this is Valerie Hunter Kelly, and Naomy Swingle is with me today. And we're from the Aerosol team at Keller Williams Realty here in Clarksville, Tennessee. And remember, we are the only team in Clarksville that's endorsed by Barbara Corcoran or Shark Tank. Isn't that right, Naomi?
That's right.
Yes. And so today, I thought it would be great to have, since Naomi works primarily with buyers and she's the expert on helping you get your offers through and work with buyers, I thought it'd be great to have her come in and tell you from her viewpoint some of the things you can do or you should be looking for when you're looking for a buyer's agent or you're getting ready to write an offer. So we're back with you to talk about our topic. And again, Naomi works as one of the top buyer's agents on our team. And so I thought it'd be great to have her in. I'm going to ask her a couple of questions and she'll give a response of maybe how you should be, how she sets expectations for buyers so you can win in a competing market like this. So we're going to get started with those questions. So right now we're into what they call a seller's market. And so when you're talking to a buyer, what do you say to a buyer? How do you explain to them a seller's market? Because they're like, seller's market, buyer's market, what does that mean?
Well, the easiest way to explain a seller's market to my buyers is just to let them know that our inventory is low and the demand is high.
Okay, that's a great simple way to explain it. So I know you end up writing a lot of offers because you'll come back so excited and say, oh, I got my offer accepted. So when you sit down with a buyer initially, what are some things, maybe what expectations do you set with them?
Well, when I first meet with new clients, I always make sure that they understand the current market conditions and the entire home buying process, so they never feel lost. And they know I usually try to set the expectation up front that you most likely won't get your first offer. It's just very competitive, very cutthroat out there. So I just like to set all the expectations up front so the next offer, they know that they don't want to lose it and they come in more aggressive.
So that's kind of interesting. So you said expectations and you tell them that they probably aren't going to get their first offer. So how do they respond to that? Are they disappointed? Are they glad that you tell them that? Or
well, some of them laugh, some of them are like, oh, okay. But then, I just had this happen and he was like, well, you told me I wasn't going to get the first one. And he was understanding, and it kind of helps smooth that disappointment later on when you set that up front that, oh, she told me that I'm not going to get the first one. So next time we just know we got to come in more aggressive.
Okay, so now they start to believe what you told them in the first time.
Exactly, and they feel more confident in me representing them because what I've told them is true.
Okay, all right. And then I know there's a lot of things you do for buyers to compete, because I know you do get a lot of the, when you're in a competing situation, I know a lot of times you do end up winning those. So just give us a couple, then they can call and talk to you more directly if they want to find out more details.
Well, a couple ways that you make your offer more competitive. It's not always just raising the sales price. That's typically what number one thing people go to is like, oh, I need to be competitive. I need to raise my sales price. But then you have to worry about appraisals. So it's not always just who has the highest value. Sellers, of course, they want to net more, but they also want a shorter to-do list. So sometimes you can offer to pay for smaller things like HVAC inspection, termite inspection. If some of your buyers have more money up front, then maybe they could cover their own closing costs or a part of it, because in today's market it's customary for sellers to pay closing costs. So in a competitive situation, that is something that would put you ahead, paying your own closing costs in that nature, and just lower amount of stipulations. You want to give the seller, they want to net the most and they want to shortest to-do list possible, so they just want to get rid of the house. So really just small stipulations, and there are many other ways to make your offer competitive. Those are just some of the select few.
Okay. Yeah, you're right, because as working on the listing side, the first thing I do is people are in a competitive situation and they want to raise the price. And again, but the seller may not get that because it may not appraise.
Right.
So it's putting all those things together. And I know in our market, in a lot of markets it's not, but in our market it's traditional that sellers do pay closing costs. So I know we're getting more offers now where buyers are looking to do that more. So that is a big thing in our market. All right. Well, Naomi has a lot of other great tips, and we can also help you with selling So again, if you have any questions or you want more details about this, or you want to be able to get that dream home and get your offer accepted, then give Naomi and I a call. Give us a call here at 931-245-7435 or go to our website at airasalts.com. We'd be glad to talk to you and take you to that dream home you've been looking for. All right. Thanks and have a great day.